Companies love to tell you how great their culture is. We have a great culture, we have a strong culture, we have a wonderful culture, and I have no idea what that means. I mean, it's as if I would say, Canada has a great culture. What does that mean? What if I said Texas has a great culture, Korea has a great culture, Italy has a great culture? What does that mean? When I say Texas has a great culture, you might think, yeah, they have amazing country and western music. And that is not what I mean, trust me. What I mean is that they have a very kind of open spaces mentality. They've got a very libertarian approach to a lot of things, or at least they did way back when I lived there. And that's the problem. Saying you have a great culture is not even just half a sentence, it's half a thought. And that is where companies get into trouble. And we're going to talk about that in just 1 second. First off, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That way you get updated on lots of new videos as they come. And if you want more information, subscribe to my newsletter, employerbrandheadlines.substack.com. So about that culture. When I say that I like Texas culture or I don't like Texas culture, what the heck am I referring to? It's the same as when you say you have a great culture. You have not given enough information for anyone to do anything with that. I won't even say knowledge, it's a piece of information. It's a fragment of information. You said that effectively you like your culture, but I don't know you. I don't know what you value. I don't know what your culture cares about. I don't know what your culture looks like. I've never been in your company. So first off, you're dealing with too much information, the curse of knowledge. You know what your culture is, therefore you get to say it's a great culture. But until you spell it out, that means nothing. The more you keep saying we have a great culture without spelling it out, the more I, as the candidate, think you're just saying nice words, right? You're just wallpapering over the cracks in the foundation. When you talk about culture, you have to be specific. What exactly do you like about that culture? How does it manifest itself in day-to-day living? Now, culture and values, one of those things where we say they're the same thing, but they're not. Culture are behaviors. We like a kind of behavior. When we say we like a certain kind of culture, maybe you say you like a Texas culture, what you might be saying is that you like a kind of libertarian spirit that, anybody can do what they need to do. Don't bother me, I'm not going to bother you, which for a long time was a large part of Texas culture. It came from a value of there's so much space, what you do on your space and what I do on my space, it's entirely up to us. We don't have to agree. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to kind of say impinge our culture, our idea of what we should do with my space onto yours, and vice versa. That is values determining culture, determining the behavior. And that is what, when you talk about culture, you need to talk about. What are the values? State them, but then how do those values help you make decisions that turn into action? That is called culture. The actions, the behaviors, the choices you make every single day, every single person, every single level, every single team, what the choices are and the actions they take, that is culture. Define that. Describe the behaviors. Don't just say it's great. That's crazy. So the next time you're either looking at a company and they say, we're a great culture, or you're thinking about maybe saying that you have a great culture, stop a second and ask yourself, what exactly are they trying to say? Because chances are there's nothing else behind that statement. Certainly nothing useful to you, certainly nothing useful to the candidate. Thanks so much for listening. See you next time.